David Corson, Friday, November 7th. Happy TGIF. Woohoo. Number 45. Only 7 left. 7 Fridays left, and you're into 2026. How about that, huh? Looks like it could be raining out here. Anyway, I hope you had a great Thursday night. Awesome Friday. Friday morning, lunch, afternoon, going into your Friday evening. It's the weekend. A couple weeks before Thanksgiving. And, yeah. So, anyway, I just came back from the boat. Got it winterized, and I had the guy look at. We had a short on one of the wires. The batteries kept clicking off. Get this freaking alarms are obnoxious. So he's looking at it, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to yank it out of here." Oh wait, here I found the loose wires. So we took a look, and he's like, "Yeah, this is where it is, right here. I don't know if I have to yank these out or whatever." So I had talked to my other guy when we had the block break out on the ski boat we did a couple years ago. We had it rebuilt. He's like, "I can get out there next week." And these guys said they were going to be out there next week. I'm like, okay, whoever get here is first. Here they go, man. He calls me up this afternoon. He's like, "Hey, David, where are the keys in the boat?" I'm like, "Who is this?" He's like, "It's Ben. I'm down here working on, I want to get the boat done." And I'm like, "Where are the keys?" I'm like, "Oh, I took the keys off it." Anyway, I ran down there. He had his little helper with him. Anyway, it was the owner's nephew, I think. In any event, they winterized it, and we found the thing. Boat turned right over. Yeah, that boat's freaking awesome. Just had a loose wire. So I'm going to let the other guy look at it. If he fixes it, great. Because I want to be able to turn the boat on. Like in March when it warms up. I just want to be able to go in there and turn it on and go out. I don't have to deal with it. I'm going to keep the my kid and I, my son, when he comes up here, we're going to take the batteries off and keep them charged in the garage for the winter. So they don't get just that cold air. It's just not good for batteries. In any event, we'll keep them charged and then take them down there and get this thing called a regenerator. It just keeps your battery charged. My bike's always hot. We charge our golf cart. My Mazda, I put the regenerator on it, at least once a week, just to keep the battery. Because I want to get in there. I want the car to turn over. I want the bike to turn over. I want all of them to turn over. So, in any event, so that was my afternoon. Hey, this morning, got up at the crack of dawn, got my video out. I was on a Harley Davidson theme. They were eating it up, thousands and thousands of views. And I only got 7 of those to do. I'll tell you, after doing TGIFs, 52 of them last year and 52 this year, it's 104. I'll tell you, it's very tough to come up with new content. It's not easy. I'm gonna have to change it up next year. But I'll tell you, man, I put those things out there. I list them on LinkedIn. Some of those groups, man, they got millions of people in there that gets eaten up. It's just mind-boggling. As a data guy, it's really exciting. So I'm glad it's Friday. Lots of wins, lots of learns. It's gonna rain, it looks like. Hey, we'll take it. And anyway, weekend's upon us. My wife and I I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll probably go get something to eat. I don't know, it might rain. We're not sure. Get some things done around the house. And I'm just trying to make the best use of my time. I'm going to get things cleaned up and in my office and get raring to go. Like I said, January 1st, you get 2025 all packed away. It should be done. January 1st should be raring to go. So we got a bunch of stuff that we're trying to do and get done. So next week I'm going to be doing podcasts all week. Had an awesome roundtable yesterday, over 23,000 words. So I'm going to have to split that up into 2 wrap-ups, but good for those companies. It's good editorial. I'll tell you, those discussions, they love it, man. We talked for an hour and a half, 6 people, man. People can go on forever. And I can't wait till they see that transcript. I'm like, I'm going to clean it up as much as I can, but then you guys are, you got X amount of space in there. If you don't want something, just exit out. Strike it. But anyway, that's been my day. And looking forward to another successful week and all the way leading up to Thanksgiving. And then I booked my ticket and going out the 2nd to the 7th out to Scottsdale. Gonna go take a ride up to Flagstaff to see my mom's house that they're building because the framing and the roofer are gonna be up there. And our boyfriend's out of the hospital, feeding tube, and he's going through rehab, dialysis every 3 to 4 days a week on his kidneys. And so I'm gonna go out there and spend a week out there, do my reception. I've never seen someone do dialysis. I'm gonna go hang with Bob for the afternoon when he does it. I think it takes 4 hours. and play on my laptop while I'm sitting there with him. And then we're going to take a ride up to Flagstaff, go see it, and have some lunch and drive back. It's about an hour and a half from Cave Creek, which is in the foothills of, up in the mountains above Scottsdale, above Phoenix, just outside of downtown. And do the ride and then hang out and come back Sunday. So get to see my mom before the holidays, and I think they're going to go to Mexico for a month. Anyway, that house is going to be done, I think, February or March. So, in any event, yeah, and it's starting to rain. Grass is loving it, man. I'm psyched. Even though the grass is going dormant, it always likes the water. It's like any of the plants. We just like it. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm standing here out in the rain, but it really feels good. So here, I'll take my glasses off so you can see. Glasses are just gonna get wet. But anyway, here's my word of the day that I'm thinking about for Friday. Happy TGIF number 45. And that word is demonstrative. Yeah, demonstrative. A lot of people use this as an adjective. You can use it editorially any way you want, but it just means that it's a real thing, that you can demonstrate it. You're an action, or you can back it up. And business, personal, athletics, life, sleep, whatever you're doing, demonstrative. Picture tells a thousand stories. That's why I always tell people, when you're an athlete, let the scoreboard do the yakking, because that tells the story of the game. And then look at the stats sheet. Who got more ground balls? Who won more face-off? Who had the time of possession? Who had better shots? Who had more shots? Who had more shots on net? I think you got that. Who had least amount of penalties, turnovers, drop balls. All of those plays, all those things, they all add up to a win or a learn. Remember, there's no losing. We either win or we learn. Well, you can lose, but I don't. I learn. Because I know I'm gonna do battle another day. But being demonstrative on the athletic field, whether it's during warm-ups or practice or in the classroom or wherever you are at, you work on being demonstrative every day, so your actions will speak for you. Man, it's an amazing characteristic to have, and if you can master it, and in all aspects of your life, man, you're gonna have a ton of W and L's. All you have to do is take action. Demonstrative. Athletics, they're connected at the hip. Business, just like athletics, you got to be demonstrative. Whether you're in business development, HR, a C-level guy, an account executive in the warehouse, whatever it might be. In the chain of command, the bottom line is you're an asset. The more you know, the better off you are. And the more that you are demonstrative and showing that, you've got pride in your company, pride in everything that you do. You want to help you and everybody else succeed. Team player, there's no I in team. Yeah, demonstrative. It's such a good word to have in business. Strategic to your success. So work on it. And then in relationships, you got to demonstrate that you can communicate. Be flexible, negotiable. Don't make mountains out of molehills. Be able to communicate in the least amount of words, in the least amount of time, making it simple so a third grader can understand it. If you can do that, you will have more W and L's on the board. Once again, L's are not losses, those are learns. Demonstrative. And you can tell stories, you can demonstrate, and you can do all that kind of stuff. And in relationships, people are looking for all sorts. They want to sense that you're demonstrative. They want to see it in real life, or they can see it what you're describing. It's a talent. It's like telling a story. It's like I'm a publisher. I'm a writer. I'm a data guy. I'm just think about stuff. I'm demonstrative all day long. Every email I do, I'm demonstrative, even if it's one that I probably send all the time. I'm always trying to tweak stuff, see what works, what doesn't. And, it's a numbers game. So being demonstrative, really, really important in a relationship. And it's not just the people that you have a personal relationship, it's people that you communicate with on a daily basis. Just people you never even met before. Like when I went down on the boat, he had his little worker with him. Found out he was his nephew. Found out he worked there for 4 years, and he does other stuff. He's flipping boats, and no, man, I was just asking questions, man. I'm telling you, if you don't ask, you don't know. So, anyway, that was anybody that you communicate with, you want to leave something leave something for them in their mind as you make your mark when you leave, and you want to take something from them. Once again, I took from him that, hey man, he's working hard, he's young, he's going to get that stuff. Yeah, for sure. So being demonstrative in relationships is really important. And then you got to be demonstrative with your body. You got to train your body that it's going to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep every day. All right, so this year in 2025, it's been the way that I've been learning how to sleep. I get 6 to 6.5 hours. All right, solid sleep. I wake up, I use an alarm, I get up between 10 to 5 and 5:15 every day. And I just crank all day long. But when I'm getting ready for bed, I'm unplugging, the TV's not on, I'm flossing, my body knows that I'm going to bed, and I'm ready to crash, and I'm going to give it that 6 hours so it can go kick ass for me again, tomorrow, and then the following day, As long as I give it that rest and treat it right, feed it right, ice the bumps and bruises, it'll kick tail for me every day. I'm telling you, every day when it gets up, it's like a thoroughbred, man. It's like, okay, man, saddle's on, let's go, man, yeehaw, giddy up. I'm telling you, take care of your body. You only got one of them. It'll perform for you as long as you're breathing. Just do the right things for it. So, hey, listen, that's from the heart. Take it to the bank. Put up here your knowledge vault. Use it for whenever you need it. If you work on being demonstrative in anything you do in a 24-hour period, all the way to December 31st, you will see a change in yourself. Okay, and you'll have about 55 days of data that you're able to look back at and say, wow, that was a great day, or that wasn't a great day. I should have been more demonstrative or less, or whatever the status might be. Okay, so it's just a really, really cool thing to do. Listen, I'm going all 2 years and doing these things. I go back and look at all my stuff. And if I'm having a lousy day, I can go back and laugh at myself, or just say, oh man, look, man, I'm going to take some of that mojo and I'm going to put it to me. Remember, if you're feeling bad or you just got up for the wrong, do this. Breathe deep, breathe in, exhale all that negativity, and then fill yourself out with some positivity and rock and roll. Life's short, make the best of it. All right? But be demonstrative. God, that's an awesome thing to do. And just improve every day on it. And if you listen, download the diary app or the vlog app, or I bet you your phone has that one on there, but your phone's connected to your hand. If you go and do this every day, first of all, you're going to do about 55 days of data. At the end of the year, you cross the finish line. You have momentum going into 2026. You go all the way through the next year. I'm telling you, you'll see a change when you look in the mirror. Your friends, your teammates, your coworkers, your pets, your spouse, your husband, your wife, your kids, everybody you deal with. They're going to say, hey, man, something's different about you. What have you been doing? Well, I saw this dude on TikTok or whatever, and he said I should work on being more demonstrative, Worked on it all year. Hell, it worked. Hey, I wouldn't steer you wrong. I'm here to help. Listen, they're just value nuggets. They're just good words to have, using your own verbiage when you're communicating. But demonstrative, yeah, man, it's an awesome, demonstrate your excellence. So, listen, go have a great rest of your Friday night. Awesome Saturday, awesome Sunday, and then have a fantastic week. Because the following week is going into Thanksgiving, and you got to get a lot done. And because the days are blowing by, this year's over. Hello, 2026. I can't wait, man. I got a battle plan. I can't wait for 2026. But I'm going to have fun all the rest of the rain of the year, getting stuff done and getting ready. So, in any event, hey, listen, I appreciate you all out there. Be safe. Head on a swivel. Know your surroundings. And take action. Demonstrate. Be demonstrative. Demonstrate your excellence.